Greetings, people of the internet, it is I, the Pokemon Man, back once again, and possibly, I think for the final time, of Pokemon Legends ZA before the DLC comes out in almost a week as of recording this. But anyways, this is going to be the legendary capturing episode. Luckily for me, I'm prepared. Basically, my entire team is leveled up for this. In fact, I actually want to give Gardevoir. I want to give Gardevoir an Ice-type move in preparation for the Zygarde battle. I had absolutely zero idea how to activate the Zygarde battle previously, but now I do. But first, we're going to catch all the other legends before Zygarde. I want to make this as climactic as humanly possible. And first of all, that involves going into the Infinite Royale and challenging the 15th trainer, which should be Tawny. And after I do this, I should be getting Eternal Flower Floette. Which technically is not a legendary, but like, I'm willing to classify it as like a sub-legendary. You know, Pokemon like Articuno, the legendary birds, legendary beasts. Isn't the Infinite ZA Royale great? I haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought to see who's the strongest. Mega Evolution user. True. We have come a long way since the very beginning. Watch me win. Unlikely, Tawny. Because my entire squad is almost level 100. In fact, what are the chances that Chestnut can just sweep this by himself? Oh, Meowstic actually tanked that. Light Screen against my brick-breaking Chestnut? I am offended. Oh boy. That's actually horrible. I did not think Goodra would have Blizzard. Emboar. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch. By Liquidation. Chestnut probably could have done this by himself, but I'm not gonna risk that. Oh, that's Manectric. Nerp. Uh-oh, Overheat. Drill Run. Why does Manectric like to run Overheat? Meganium. Oh wait, her Mega's gonna be Eternal Flower Floette. Hiya. Who should I send out? Who should I send out? Who should I send out? I'll send out Pidgeot, because why not? Yep, there's Floette. Time to use the power of our bonds with everyone in Lumiose, and Mega Evolution. Reading is still difficult for me, even after all of this time. But that is still really cool. Oh, Light of Ruin. I'm just gonna Mega. Mega up, Pidgeot. One of the mainstays on my team since the very beginning. Holy Jesus. You fool! Please don't do that. Don't Synthesis. I don't like that. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, that was just a little bit more annoying than it was difficult. Oh, and Excadrill's level 99 now. Well, well, well. We've come a long way, haven't we, Tawny? Really glad we met, you know? Ditto. I couldn't have taken on the whole ZA Royale to protect Lumiose if you hadn't been there. You received a prize for winning your reward match. Oh, proteins. Nice. And 15 XP candies. Well, medium XP candies. Oh, Emma! Tawny, can I have a word? Sure. Must be important if you came to find me. Sorry, give us just a sec. Did she finally find the person Tawny was looking for? Emma, you're sure? Alright. Come on, we need to make a stop at Quasartico HQ. Okay, well it's right next door, so shouldn't be that much of a trip. This ought to be really important if Tawny's freaking out. I assume that Emma found the person that Tawny was looking for. Probably her mom. Thank you for coming, both of you. Just triple checking. Tawny, your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Yeah, it was. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom, in the first place. That jacket was a gift from me. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Why are you why are we surprised? I thought that was kind of obvious, given the connection between Jet and Tawny. I'm sorry? Tawny, I'm quite sure your mother was my daughter. What? Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? Your mother and I, we disagreed over the direction in which the company was moving. She left saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yes, she worked hard at that research, all while caring for me while I was just a kid. It was a lot for her to handle on her own. I think she ended up doing work for Team Flare, or maybe getting support from Lysander. Oh, shit. It is true that your mother's research contributed to the investigation of Team Flare's hologram devices. That very same research enabled us to develop our very own holotech here at Quasartico Inc. Even though she chose to walk a separate path, still we found these points of intersection. Life truly is curious at times. So my mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible. She burned herself out doing all that? In the end, she had to go to some faraway region to try and rest. I see. And I suppose that is where she... Oh, she passed away. She wasn't looking for her mom. She was looking for people who had connections with her mom. And we find out that Jet is Tawny's grandmother. That actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it, but... Oh my god, lore drop! I knew my mom had ties to Lumiose, so I figured I'd find you, or someone who knew her here. But of course, our family was not originally from Lumiose City. It wasn't? That's why it was a struggle to find any leads. Until I noticed that jacket. I couldn't be sure at first. It has certainly seen some hard days since I'd last seen it. And of course, you'd added some flair of your own. That's what prompted President Chet to enlist me to do some sleuthin' for her too. At that moment, it struck me. What if President Jet and Tawny are related and searching for one another? Oh my god, that makes so much sense. My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? She regretted never talking to you again after she left. She said, if I ever meet you, I should tell you something. Even though you and she walked different paths, there was still so much you had in common. Noticing what you shared made her life feel fuller, even after she left. Maybe especially after. Broken families, reconnecting, repairing bonds. It's so adorable. I love it. I'm here for it. If only I'd been less stubborn. If only I'd tried to reach back across that divide sooner. I think it's alright. She'd be glad to know her message reached you at last. Or at least. I must ask you one thing of you, Tawny. I bear a responsibility for Quasarco Inc. choosing to counsel the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long. And so I plan to step down as president. But the urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must take Lumiose City into a place that truly belongs to both people and Pokemon. Having some community in the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. Perhaps if someone who had been helping already were to step in my shoes, someone who is already a leader in their own right. Yeah, she's asking Tawny to take the helm. You want me to take over as CEO of Quasarco? Leading the whole company, I guess. It makes some sense to keep it in the family, but... You know what, alright. I doubt Mom would have me wanted to refuse. Your mom would not want for you to refuse. That's basically what I tried to say, but I can't read. You understand why I have to do this, right? Of course, I get it. But Team MZ... I thank you. I'm happy to know you'll miss having me around. I hope you know I wouldn't leave unless it were really that important. Floette. You were listening, right? I'm gonna be really busy for a while. I probably won't have time to be a good Pokemon trainer. So... you should do like AZ would have wanted. Help the Pokemon Man keep Lumiose safe. This is how I get Floette? I thought it was just like a battle. I thought it was just going to be like a battle thing. And she would just give me Floette because she realizes that I'm stronger than her. Oh my gosh. Here, use this as well. The Floettite. I'm sorry to break up your team this way. It's alright. Even if we're apart for a little while, we'll always be Team MZ. I'll come give them the whole story later, but could you break the news to Linda and Naveen? I'll wrap up an extra special croissant curry to make it up to you all. I promise. Let's all keep doing what we can to make Lumiose the best place it can be. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I just need to turn on the face cam for this because, oh my gosh. My you can't see it, but my mouth is still open. I am still in awe. And now I have Floette. Does Eternal Flower Floette actually show in the... Yeah, it does. This rare Floette holds a plant that died out in ancient times. This Pokemon is said to harbor an ancient power. The Eternal Flower has absorbed all the energy from Mega Evolution. The flower now attacks enemies on its own. That's actually kind of interesting. Oh, I pressed the Mega thing and it like automatically just switches. Oh, Eternal Flower Floette actually has her own unique cry. Listen. Like, it kind of sounds similar, but also kind of different. That's actually a really nice touch. I like that. I mean, it's still a lot to take in, but oh my gosh. Alright. With that, all of the main missions have been completed, except one, catching Zygarde. But, we first have some other things that we need to take care of. And that, one of them, is to take part of this. Shine bright like a gemstone. I have not done anything to progress this at all. Because I wanted to at least finish the game, or at least get it on camera, before I do anything related to getting Diancie. And I'm actually going into this completely blind. I think Mimi's picking up on something. Hold on a sec. Mimi and I are on the case right now, and we might need your help. Yeah, if you can let, Eris and Nyx know too, that would be great. Who are these characters that she is talking to? Sorry about that, I was just checking in, with some friends from back in the day. Old friends, huh? Yeah, you see, I run the bureau now, but it was started by a detective named Looker. Oh. Is that why it's called the Looker Bureau? Exactly. He was such a kind person and helped teach me so much. But it turned out he wasn't any ordinary private detective. He was an international police officer. So eventually he had to go off and solve more cases somewhere else, far away probably. I took over for him as head of the bureau, and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi. And those friends I just spoke to, Mimi has been particularly helpful. Its telepathy has helped so many cases. But like I said, it's getting worn out if it gets worn out if it uses those powers too much. Yeah, understandable. It is only a tiny cat. Let's follow Mimi. Okay, where did she go? Back to Quasartico. Oh my goodness. It's actually kind of weird because I don't recognize any of those names previously. I also think that, like, Looker would genuinely be, like, very proud at how far Emma has come. Not just as a detective, but also as a person, like a father-daughter thing. I don't think she's picking up on anything. I think she's just hungry. Somehow you can hear Emma's thoughts in her head. What's going on with Mimi? Is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Are you hungry? Oh yes, I was just thinking I could go for a little bite to eat. Yeah, because Mimi just, like, pulled up at a freaking bread stand. I don't think she's sensing anything. I think she's just hungry. Pit stop and refuel. Yeah, understandable. Have the baguette. That was delicious, wasn't it? Can cats eat bread? I'm looking this up really quick. I've never seen anything related to, like, cats eating bread. Can cats eat bread? A cat can eat a small, plain piece of cooked bread, but it's not recommended as a regular part of their diet. Okay. So cats can eat bread, it's just not a typical thing. Alright, back on the case. You sense anything, Mimi? Well, looks like she does. Follow her. Naruto run after her. What? Oh. That is like the opposite direction of where Mimi went. Just up this holovator somewhere, I assume? What's up, Mimi? What are you doing? Look at the holovator. Warp! Oh, you want to go up, don't you? Alright. Whatever the truth is, it's probably up this holovator. The little waddle on frickin' Esper. So cute. Oh, it's up there. It's where the Dratini normally spawns. Okay, it actually kind of makes sense that it would be here of all places, because there are actually a lot of Mega Energy crystals. This is one of the AFK spots for Dratini, and there is a heck ton more Mega Crystals than there are normally. Holy Jesus. You sensing something, Mimi? What are thine sensing? There's so many Mega Crystals here, too. It's not normal. Carbanks. Show it to me. Yeah, Diancie! Oh, I actually never even noticed that Diancie's cry actually kind of sounds like Carbank as well. I think that's clever, the way that they reuse cries with Pokemon that have some form of connection to one another. The only way to find out whether it's connected to our Megastone is to catch it. Oh yeah, because of the Diancite that I have. Me personally, I'm gonna try and catch this thing at a Love Ball. I know that this is going to be incredibly difficult. This is going to be no different than trying to catch Diancie in a regular-ass Pokeball because of the way how Love Balls work. But I'm gonna try my hand at it anyways. Okay, infantry is taken care of. Wow, it's still even at 1 bar? Okay, now what? I need to catch it. Okay, I'm gonna reset the game so I don't just keep wasting it.
A few moments later.
Okay, after so long, I actually did it. I didn't actually get it on camera, and I didn't think to frickin' record it until after I hit the home menu button, so I can't even do it now. But I did burn through 3 of my 4 Love Balls to actually get this Diancie. Its glimmer reminds me of the Anastar Sundial. Yeah, it's a strange sundial in Anastar City. It's said to have something to do with Megastones. Why did I never put that together until now? The frickin' Megastone shards are the exact same as the frickin' sundial in Anastar City. I am the Gen 6 guy. Why did I not frickin' piece that together until now? Oh my gosh. In particular, I'm thinking about 2 people I've met since I parted ways with Looker. I am, namely AZ and Professor Sycamore. This is the only time we actually get a freaking word about Sycamore. Well, other than his picture being in Mabel's office, which used to be Professor Sycamore's office. Professor spoke with AZ as part of his research into Mega Evolution. Professor Sycamore's theory was that Megastones formed 3,000 years ago when certain stones were irradiated. That's probably what that says. When certain stones were irradiated by the light of the energy of the legendary Pokemon that was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been finding new types of Megastones recently. After all, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. Oh, so that's why we have new Megastones now. When Lysander fired off the ultimate weapon in X and Y, it created new Megastones. Is that also why we weren't introduced to the Ores Megas until, well, Ores? Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep this Diancie real nice and close to me. head back to the Liquor Bureau. Take care. Bye, Emma. Still have a nice ass. I just remembered AZ mentioned something else. He said during his long journey searching for his Floette, he saw a phenomenon in Hoenn. Oh, this is talking about Orez. A phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been the beginning of all Mega Evolution. He's talking about Mega Zygarde, or not Mega Zygarde, Mega Rayquaza. A phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been the beginning of all Mega Evolution. Oh yeah! Because Rayquaza ate the meteorite and became Mega Rayquaza. That's what got him always thinking about the bonds between people and Pokemon. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, thanks for helping us out, Pokemon Man. I'll see you around. the little trotting sounds. Shine bright like a gemstone. Oh man. And just so you can actually see, go into my boxes. I did catch this thing in a love ball. You can see that I did in fact catch it with a love ball. Also gonna do the box organization shenanigans so that now these guys are here. Probably do this really quick. Nice. What research mission did I exactly fill out? Filling out my Pokédex. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess Diancie is technically a part of the Pokédex, and that mission's no longer there, so... Okay. There's only one other legendary before Zygarde that I need to get. Or that at least I would like to get. And that is down in Lysander Cafe. And now we have to go down to floor B3. All the machines are turned off. Never mind. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Megastones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Yep, because I have the Mewtwo stones. Activating Project M. This project is highly dangerous. Would you still like to release the locks? Release the locks. Oh boy. I have to make this as climactic as possible. For a side mission, anyways. And there's Mewtwo. Now, Pokemon Man, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you better not fail to catch it. Project M. Look at this. Look at the... hold on. Oh, where's the frickin'... The stare on this man. The 1,000-fold stare. Hold on, is there... Can I, like... what's the filters? Yep. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Alright. Catch that Mewtwo. You can't fail here, kid. Oh, the battle theme. Oh, this is cool. And I'm just going to... And I'm just going to throw the Master Ball at you. That was easy. Good, 1 sec. Yeah. Oh, by the way, good time to mention, I got that said Master Ball by doing a ZA Royale. See? It's one of the prizes, Master Ball. Anyways. Seeing this place in ruin like this, I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling no matter how long it's been. I figured Holotech was called for this situation. Voice calls are so impractical or impersonable. So then, let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. I take it you've got nothing better to do? Not the reply I was expecting, but whatever, I'm telling you the story anyways. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, which quelled Team Flare's, which piqued Team Flare's interest. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in the Kalos region's unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo even showed up in the Kalos region. One theory is that Mewtwo came to seek out the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwoite X and Mewtwoite Y, but when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo tended to mostly just hang around saving up its energy for when it's needed in battle. That's the ultimate weapon, alright. We put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. So Mewtwo has just been sitting here all this time for like 5 frickin' years. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? It was just reacting to the Mewtwoite X and Mewtwoite Y you have. Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Megastones in the first place. I got these from the internet. So, that's where I got them. Where exactly the internet got them, I have no clue. But what to do now? But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her. So I'm hanging up now. Bye! Project M. Oh, I actually didn't even realize the numbers. Diancie was EX1 and Mewtwo is EX2. That's cool. There it is, Mewtwo. I do actually plan on using Mewtwo for online battles. Now that I have the Mega Stones, I have the... Having the options of both the Mewtwoite X and the actually good one. Okay, now that we've gotten all the other legendaries squared away, there's still one last legendary that I need to get. the so-called box art of this freaking game since the very beginning. That being Zygarde. Let's go catch him. And I actually didn't even know this until looking this up. I actually have to return to Hotel Z to activate the final bout with Zygarde. Well, to activate the mission to do the final bout with Zygarde anyways. A being that gives and a being that takes. Both actions are vital to maintain balance. But an excess either could destroy it. My memories remain vague, yet there is one thing I know. Long ago, I tried to give too much. But my good deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair, in resentment. But I decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, a being that seeks to correct excess, to find moderation to restore balance. I can only imagine that is why it would save me, the one who fired the ultimate weapon. And now I must ask something of you. Battle me, so that I may see who you truly are as a trainer. To keep the world in balance. Gladly. I'm just gonna lead with Feraligatr. Alright. I'm ready to battle you, Lysander. Once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found from battle. But I am certain I will enjoy battling you. Oh, he knows he's going to lose. That's the thing. And yet he's still fighting me. Oh my gosh, the music. There's his Pyroar. I thought his Pyroar would be his Mega, but no. Oh god, Solar Beam. Okay, thank you for dealing with that Feraligatr. Jesus Christ. Florges. What, Florges? I don't think I've ever seen you use a Florges. What? Drill Run. Movement. Sableye. More movement. Alright, who's next? Garbodor. Oh, against my ground type? Bruh. We're so dead. I'm gonna bring out Chestnut. Oh god, that's Noivern. I have rock moves. Oh Christ. I did not expect for that to not to KO. Icy Wind. Alright, now we bring out Chestnut. Gyarados. I'm gonna Mega up, because I know he is going to. I vowed to use Chestnut since the beginning. And even though now Chestnut has a Mega, better late than never. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Flicking the ring, and then, oh man. Wood Hammer. Let's go! Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. Reading is still difficult. It doesn't help that the English language, in terms of spelling, sucks. I suppose this is why AZ, like you, wished for the ZA Royale to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I'd tried to understand them, perhaps I would never have fired the ultimate weapon. Oh, Zygarde! Am I finally gonna get to catch you? Well, not here, apparently. I believe it means to beacon you to the tower. That must be what I can, infute, or whatever that word is, from my experience working with Zygarde. What it wants with you at this fateful place, I cannot say. Alright. Our final battle against Zygarde. But first I'm going to heal up my team. And I'm also going to do one thing else before I go and fight Zygarde. No doubt this is probably going to be one of the toughest battles yet. So, why not make this easier for myself and make every single Pokemon on my team level 100. Alright. It's time. Through the highs and lows of this game, I cannot say that I'm really excited. I truly am. Will you battle Zygarde? I'm ready for this. The battlefield. Zygarde appeared. Oh, it's just in its dog form. Frick. Oh, wait! Oh, we're doing so much damage to this thing, actually. Don't matter the damage. Just ignore that damage. After him, Feraligatr. Nice. Thought so. He's gonna transform. %50 form. Shoot. Okay. Let's actually heal you up, Feraligatr. I'm not gonna use full restores. I'm just gonna do this. Mega up. Dab Outrage. Lower its defense if you can. Oh god, it's focused on me. That can only be good. Feraligatr, you don't want the smoke! Uh-oh. He's after me. He's after me. Okay, end this. For Alligator, end this. Thank you. The music. Oh my god. Outrage. Oh my god, he's approaching me so slowly. I hate that. I hate that so much. That is terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna do something. That's for certain. 1,000 waves. Jesus. Okay, you stunned it. Excellent. I'd be appreciative if you could lower that defense. Thank you. Oh no, he's outside the ring. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Poor Enforcer! Zygarde's defense returned to normal. Oh boy. Okay, let's send Gardevoir in. Calm mind up. Jesus. Okay. Do this, heal up for Alligator a small bit. I still want for Alligator to do the major damage. Because stab Outrage. And Ice Fang. Well, Ice Fang isn't stab, but it's still a heck ton of damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't switch out for Alligator. Oh god. Okay. If you could, I'd like you to lower that man's defense. God, damage. Okay, I'm pressing buttons. And every single one of them is the incorrect one. Please, kill this man. Kill this man. For Alligator! Uh-oh. This can only be good. I lied. Jesus. Get out of the Z shape. Okay. Get Gardevoir in. Final hit with Icy Wind. Oh, I can catch it in a Pokeball. Which one? Dust Ball, it works for your color scheme. There we go. Caught Zygarde. So... now what? I'm still big. Lower my face cam. There it is. Caught Zygarde. I thought I was gonna face it in its Mega form, honestly. So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your powers gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to unleash its true power. You obtain the Zygarde Cube. An item in which Zygarde's cores and cells are gathered. You can also use it to change Zygarde's form. Oh my gosh. Zygarde has 3 different forms. 10% form, 50% form, and complete form. You can use a Zygarde Cube to freely switch Zygarde between 10% form and 50% form. If its HP drops to half or less during battle, Zygarde will change to its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde's stats significantly. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when it's in its complete form. Okay. So that makes, like, the most amount of sense, because, like, on top of, like, having one of the highest HP stats in the entire game, it also has literally the highest special attack stat in all of Pokemon. So I guess it kind of makes sense that there is some form of drawback, that being it has to enter its complete form in order for it to Mega Evolve, which only happens when it's at less than half HP. Well, HP or less. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, its Core Enforcer move transforms into Nile Light. When Zygarde used up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered off to far-off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. Oh. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, that reminds me of Z moves. Like those used in Alola. What? Or perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Yeah. That's a weird thing to put into the game. Now it falls to me to ponder, what should I do with the 3,000 years that I must live? Is there something that you want to do? There is. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will still yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the mutual needs of everyone. But now I know it's not so simple. An old proverb says, it is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that the people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reaches, but with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in such a time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we and so many others meet and banded together to make Lumiose a better place is something we should treasure. Bearing some great challenge, I doubt we will meet again, but I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. Bye, Lysander. Bye. To keep the world in balance. Complete. And like that, I think every single main mission in Pokemon Legends ZA has now been complete. I got every single legendary Pokemon up to this point, and I just now caught the legendary Pokemon Zygarde. Quiet nature. That's actually a pretty decent nature for Zygarde, honestly. Like, I'm still gonna change it to modest, but still. Oh my gosh. This game is phenomenal. I cannot say enough good things about this game. But I said those things during the credits, of one of my previous videos. So, all I have to say is thank you again so much for watching. If you liked it, then I hopefully hope that you'll stick around the channel long enough for my playthrough of the DLC. I hope you liked this video, I hope you liked what you saw, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Later!